and welcome to the Bye Guy Reviews, sir. Come here, Ryan and Matt Winburn, and welcome to day 5 of the 12 Days of Christmas movies. Now, yes, I know it is early as the clock for anybody who lives in Michigan, which, good morning, by the way. But as y'all know, in my last video, I did say I would review Home Alone 2 Lost in New York, so here you go. Now, let's get over to the premise of this. Now, as we all know, Home Alone 1 literally was massive. Like, it was everywhere and stayed at number 1 in the box office for 12 whole weeks. Holy mother flippin' shit, that is long. Like, over a month, basically. Or even 2, for that matter. Or wait, no, 3. That's 3 months, actually. Oh. As you can tell, the sequel came out. They had to make a sequel. Well, and some say that they basically copied the whole damn thing. But yet, here we are not caring because, come on, it's a funny movie. Like, yeah, they're doing the same traps, the same moral of the story, the same Kevin getting alone-ish. But yeah. So I guess there's nothing else to talk about. Alright, so let's dig into Home Alone 2 Lost in New York and show you how Kevin wind up in New York City. So the movie begins with the same opening, just closer and now more snowy. No joke, like they had snow filter cover up and they show the same opening credits. They say the same shots, like of the outside and inside of the house. And yeah, they kinda have, and they did have some situation, or wait, no, god damn it, sorry. And yeah, they do have the same situation of them, like, going around here and there, and some, I would say sometimes bullying Kevin, but then again, the only person that had a character arc, crazy enough, is only Buzz. No joke, Buzz is the only guy in the fucking family that had a character arc. What the hell? And of course he even in the show, Kevin using the most infamous the talking recorder thingamajig. My talkie, I think it was called boy talkie. I'm not sure, but yeah. And let me just say this: back then, when it was in the movie, that shit was everywhere. Seriously, this movie alone made that shit real. Without Home Alone 2, we wouldn't have tape recorders back then, people. Well, then again, we probably still would, I think. But yeah. And they eventually Kevin was watching on TV and was recording a commercial for a hotel news that, spoiler alert, Kevin is going to end up being in it. Trust me, you're going to be surprised. However, the father came in and, like in the last movie, he fucks up the alarm clock. And yeah, there's even one slapstick where Buzz even bully Kevin play. Like, and of course it goes haywire once Kevin shoves him down, which everyone falls down like bowling balls, and and the Christmas tree hitting the teacher. Yeah. And eventually, of course, once morning rolls around, of course, here we go again. Or if CJ put in GTA 3, shit, here we go again. Because yes, they did it again. They wake up, they panic, they run around the house, they get ready, and this time, they did remember Kevin this time. I promise you, they remember Kevin this time. And of course, they all started running toward. They start heading towards where the plane is, but of course, Kevin gets lost and accidentally takes one to New York City. And yeah, the parents did eventually say that there was nothing to worry about. But meanwhile, Kevin did end up in New York. And he settled on the airport. And this is also another copy of the I Made My Family Disappear. But this time Kevin says that his family's in Florida while he's in New York. Hell, and like in the movie, he even said it twice. And of course, like in the last movie, guess who pulls out of prison? That's right, the Wet Bandits. Gets Harry and Margaret back and they're ready to fuck around some more. However, there was one moment where they nearly reunited with Kevin, but Marv ended up bumping into a girl and tries flirting with her for some reason, but she slaps him, and yeah. Hell, even Kevin meets the pension lady who is gonna be our next Marty. Is that his name? Marvy? Oh no, yeah, Marvy, yeah, Marvy. That that pension lady is gonna be our next Marvy. And of course, he goes into the hotel that Kevin saw in the commercial. And crazily enough, while he was walking in there, guess who made a cameo in the movie? That's right, our President of the United States, Donald fucking Trump. Cause remember y'all, our president was once in a Home Alone movie. God bless America. Anyway, so Kevin goes up to to one of the workers in the lobby, who is played by Tim Curry. And yes, we all know him for Pennywise, most likely, but someone probably remember him for something else. And eventually he did use the tape recorder machine the McTalk boy talker thing, and to speed down the voice and lower it so they can, so you can get some food for his hotel. Then at one point he went swift. And he kind of did, even eventually to hit another worker played by Rob Schneider. No joke, Rob Schneider was in a movie. And you wanna know what else they brought back after he being in the movie? Oh, of course, the freaking fake ass film. This time I think they slightly made it different, and I think it's the sequel this time. I could be wrong, but yeah. He kind of looks out the window knowing he's missing his mom. Which, if you're curious, yes, of course, they did the way on how they realize that Kevin's not around is that basically we the mother pass down on Kevin's back and tell one another to get this together. But once the last kid realized that Kevin's not there, they go right back to the mother. And when she finds out, of course, she has that same exact scream and sees the same exact thing because why the fuck not? Meanwhile, Tim Curry, the worker is going around door to door, but I think sneaks into Kevin's apartment and sees one of the weirdest shit the weirdest copying of the same thing in the last movie shit you'll ever see in your fucking life. Because Kevin used a balloon, a clown balloon might I add, and a inflatable one as well, to puppeteer someone in the shower. Yep. We gone that far. And Kevin decides. And Kevin and Kevin at one point even bought himself up with his father's credit card, might I add. Oh, limousine ride and some pizza. Because why the fuck not? But of course, when Tim Curry realized that he technically stole his credit card, he smirked evilly. So evilly that you can compare it to the Grinch evil smirk. Seriously, forget it's Jim Carrey. Imagine Tim Curry being the one, smirking like the Grinch. And I know we wonder, what is Harry and Marv doing now? Simple. Marv is ice skating. Because why the fuck not? So Kevin goes to a toy shop, meanwhile, and it's real that the guy at the cashier is, in a toy store. And he's trying to save up money to make a donation to a children's hospital, which, that's a nice meaning of Christmas. And Kevin just used $20 to pay the donation, which is very nice of him. the cashier gives him two angel ornaments, one to keep for himself and one to give it to a friend. And I'll give you just 5 guesses on who the hell gets the other ornament. No, just guess. Just guess. Just fucking guess. Okay, I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. Sorry. I'm not saying that this movie is sounding bad. Because it's not totally bad. It's good. It's just it would have been better if it was not copying so much of the last movie. And yes, this is the moment where we finally get the Wet Bandits and Kevin to reunite again. And when Kevin found out they're behind him, of course he panics. Hell, not only that, but they're behind him. And but yeah, I digress. So Kevin runs away and uses a necklace. Now this is technically a copy of his improvised trap-ish, which is him pouring beans on of the necklace on the ground so Kevin, Harry, and Marv can slip and fall on it. But yeah, and of course Tim Curry has this thing he's wearing once he gets to the hotel, but he steps through Kevin's eye then. And eventually Tim Curry and some other worker gets to his room, but of course, like last time, he uses the same damn video movie to get him out of there. I know, this is getting ridiculous. However, they did eventually, Kevin's family did find out that he's in New York, so they knew they had to get their ass over there ASAP. Meanwhile, Kevin is now stuck in the scariest part of the city. At night. Because what the fuck? However, he does meet up with the pigeon lady. And the only thing that she has that is going on with her life that is a downfall is that she had a breakup. That's literally it. But yeah. And yeah, guys, I know that sounds like there's a gap missing in like her little breakup-ness. Cause think about it. Breakup, homelessness. Like, wouldn't there be one gap in that spot alone? Oh, as for the angel ornaments, of course he gives it to the pigeon lady because it's Merry fucking Christmas. And he tells her that he won't forgive her. It says, and meanwhile, how Kevin's parents made it where else? The same plaza he was at. So Kevin decided that he was gonna go in New York City and go to that toy store and protect it. Because yes, that is basically the new house to protect. They did found on the cash that they was gonna steal, and but of course Kevin takes a picture of them to stop them. Because of course. And yes, this is the start of the whole trap scene that we've been through before. And yes, you could basically say that snap of a camera was like basically ready, go, and such like that. Now, I ain't gonna go through all the traps that are kind of repeated like last time, so I'll only talk about the new ones. Starting with the first one, where Harry ends up on a plank and Marv ends up on another one, which sends Harry flying and landing on a car. But eventually they chase down Kevin into an abandoned building, apartment, and I think, and he was on the roof while the other two was on the ground. So he made a deal with them. So Harry made a deal with him that if he throw down his camera, they won't hurt him and they'll never see him again. And hell, he even crossed his heart and hoped to die because of it. And this part is honestly not my favorite just because of how uncomfortable it gets the more you watch it. And yes, I'm talking about Kevin throwing a brick at Marv's face. Mind you, he did it 6 times to his face. That didn't kill him, might I add. Which, yikes. But, yeah. Even at one point, of course, there was some slapsticks like Marv falling through a hole, while Harry getting his head hit by a bunch of tools on top of the door, broken ladder, their a bucket of paint shell falling on Marv. Hell, and here's my favorite one. Marv even getting electrocuted by a sink, so much so that he cartoonishly became a skeleton for like 3 seconds. And yeah, after all the hijinks and stuff, but eventually somebody made Kevin slip, and Harry and Marv finally grabbed him. So they dragged him under the bridge so they can torture him. But nah, they're not gonna torture him because Harry basically pulls out a gun. And of course they was gonna shoot him, but then the pigeon lady comes by to save the day, like Marvy would. And she threw some bird seeds all over them, since they're covered in like oil, by the way, from falling a few stories off the building that could have killed them, might I add. But then some pigeons came all over them and bit some food at them, including possibly one in Marv's dick. But I could be wrong. So Kevin goes up to a Christmas tree and takes back everything he said. He says, or even they say, and how he wants his family back, and so he can hang out with them for Christmas and all. And yes, of course, Kevin's mom and his son are reunited once again. And the next shot shows them all sleeping in bed. and they celebrate Christmas Day this day, and of course Kevin goes outside to give the pigeon lady other oh wait, no, it's not an angel, that was a holy bird, a dove bird actually. Oops, sorry, I meant dove bird, not angel birds, dove birds. And also, yeah, it didn't happen before the whole trap scene. Sorry, I meant after. So sorry. And the movie technically ends with the whole shtick where Buzz screams at Kevin. So he realized he had to run back and go get in trouble because why the fuck not? So the movie is good. Like, it is good, but it's just that. Good. Like, some people say it sucks, some people say it's having the same shit. To me, I say it is good no matter what it is. It almost was better than Home Alone 1, but it could have been better than Home Alone 1 if they hadn't copied the same thing as the first one. So yeah. Thank y'all for watching, and mind you, I ain't gonna do all the other Home Alone movies because fuck them all. So thank you for watching. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all on day 6. Bye everybody.